Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored to you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com.
Alright. Good morning everyone. How is it going? How long since I was live? Not that long. It was just a few hours ago. It was just a few hours ago. You are watching my miracle stream. Oh, is it live? Boar's Guildgate on the other side. Huh. I think I prefer this. Just flipping Legion's Landing on turn 2 on the play. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Is my channel Fireball video up? Oh wow, even the article. That's pretty cool. They used to be a little slower. Alright. Alright, what's that? Sure. It's actually quite annoying. Oh, never mind. Alright, and that's the game. Easy peasy. This is a miracle deck, right? Yeah, that's cool. I always check the comments. Yeah, Teferi Hero Dominaria is not in the deck, but I think just because it's a 5-drop. When you play Legacy on stream, sorry Vigal, never. I will never play Legacy on stream. I do so much videos on Channel Fireball. I do so much already, guys. Mono White's unbeatable. Yeah, I agree. Mono White, I think it is unbeatable. You went up 7 hours ago. Nice. Alright, and opponent goes, you know what? I'm playing against Mono White. I cannot beat it. Okay. Alright, so what do we want? Playing against the Feather deck. So a couple of Baffling and I'll board out a bunch of things, I think. Yeah, let's go with this. I know, but it's never enough. Yeah, I agree. Legacy video is never enough. But standard video though, you know there's the MPL over here. I need to play standard. I need to also remove the cat from the house currently because my cat is like literally the worst. Like, yeah, whatever. Mono White turn 3 Goldfish, indeed. Can you update the deck list? Oh yeah, I can. I actually closed it, but alright, White Weenie. Alright, so this is the deck list. Very easy list. Why Gideon is sideboard on main deck? Cause it sucks. Gideon is really bad. It's like bad card. It's only good against like a control deck and Nexus. It's basically like a 3-mana 4/4 that doesn't block. You told you I'd be here? Alright, then you'll deserve to be a moderator, as I promised. I'm not off Gideon, I'm playing 3. I can't be off Gideon if I play 3. Alright, let's just hope our opponent just durdles around and we just vomit their hand on the table. The classic Mono White hand. Which probably just never wins without Loxodon. Sure. Sure, opponent. You can durdle around as much as you want. Alright, so they're gonna attack here. And they're gonna do this again. And they're gonna go like, wow, look at all the value that I did. I drew 2 cards. Yo, the overlay that shows cards is awesome. Yeah, it is. If you don't know the card, it is. If you know the cards, it's annoying. But I guess there's more people that don't know the cards, so it's cool. Arentamio, a bit scary without a blue splash. I think the blue splash is just impossible for this deck. It's like we're splashing a color, but we don't have the sources for it. It's basically like if you go, oh yeah, this restaurant has incredibly good food, let's go there, but then you don't have the money to pay it. It's basically the same. It's like, oh yeah, I can play all these sweet cards, but then you can't cast them. You know? It's basically that. Wow, opponent has also good cards. I didn't know that. I thought they were just playing Defiant Strike and other shit. Alright, can I draw Banage Marshal? No? That's fine. Still gonna Alpha here. Yeah, opponent upgraded limited them with some cool mythics. Yeah, I think that's what they did. I think that's what they did. Wow, they're killing a vampire. That is something indeed. And now I'm gonna show you this. So whenever you're in a situation where you have 4 lands and you can't both cast your creature and make the token, it's better for you guys if you just make the token. The reason is if next turn I'll draw a spell, I can use my mana more profitably. Instead, if I just draw this, if I just play this Advent of Anger now, I can't use my mana profitably. Okay. So what I want to do here is just make a token end of turn. I have a 1-up that I waste. Next turn, if I draw like an Easter of Benalia or Banage Marshal, I use my mana more profitably. Or if I draw land, I use my mana more profitably because I make a token now, a token later, and an Advent of Anger. So remember, when you have situations like this that come up very often with mono white, you just have to use Adanto first. Oh no, my mana bases are always great. My mana bases, both in limited and in constructed, are always great. I'm so afraid of mana. Banage Marshal, please. I'm so afraid of mana. It's insane how afraid I am of mana. Alright, let's... Now that I have both creatures, I'm actually gonna do that. So I'm gonna appear with this. Because this is the least likely... the most likely to just block here. So I just sacrifice this. So I basically upgrade my Dauntless Bodyguard. So basically, like, if you see my limited decks, for example, whenever there was like Guilds of Ravnica, which was probably the set that I was winning the most, I was just playing like a shit ton of gates every time, just to fix my mana all the time. And it's basically the same in constructed as well. Thank you, Rosie Hoser. Hope you're also enjoying the Arena Standard. If you're not playing our Standard, it's cool. It's still cool. I'm happy I helped you out. Yeah, Quicksort. It is indeed unplayable. I did do some videos on YouTube. You know, guys, other than my Legacy chat videos, I also do standard videos. Alright, more videos coming up every day. 13 years ago, you see. Remember to subscribe. It's free, guys. It's free. It's literally free. And you get updates on when the standard video come up. You limit a draft. How widely do you draft mana fixers? I mean, it really depends on what kind of mana fixer are they. Gateway Plaza is not playable. Mana Globe is not playable. Mana Geodo are not playable. But, for example, a Boros Guildgate. I would play 2 Boros Guildgate in my Boros deck. In Guilds of Ravnica. I would play like 2 Simic Guildgate in Ravnica Legions. You know? What time is it to you? It's 9:41 a.m. I used to be live at 9, but yesterday I did the Twitch Rivals until like, ooh, that's a good card. I did not expect that. Until like, actually it's not. I have the Low Rune Enforcer. And this is why now this deck is the nut, because of Low Rune Enforcer. It's kind of fun if you think about it. You're like, you know, you just have this like one dirtly 1-drop that just deals with Lyra. But that's actually what it is. Like we are now winning this game because our 1-drop, it's a Low Rune Enforcer, and it's not like a Hunter Witness or a Leonin Vanguard or shit like that. Greetings from Argentina. Greetings, Argentina. I'm from Senegalia. Alright, rather easy. I have plans early tomorrow morning. Good night, Snack, please. Thank you for hanging around all these days, basically. I felt like you've been with me for the last 24 hours. I felt like you've lived with me more than my more than my family this day. Ooh, Indonesia. I mean, Mana Geode is unplayable in a 2-color deck. Because you don't want to spend the turn 2 to do nothing. Or turn 3 or whatever. Like, Mana Geode, it's only good in 3 colors. And as I said, I don't draft 3 colors. I just don't. Yesterday, me and Javier played in the Twitch Rivals. I don't know if you guys know it, but it was limited. And we did very well. We placed 3rd out of a field of, you know, what Americans would say the best limited players. And we only played 2 colors. I wouldn't touch 3 colors, like, basically ever. Yeah, I think some other guy said that about it. But yeah, thank you. Thank you still for reminding me every time. It's not annoying. You're actually helping me. You're actually helping me. You're free to ruin your sleep schedule? Nice. Great player, better person. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, what did I do? Sure. So, I'm just gonna go history here. I don't care about the search. I need to keep the Conte Tribunal for a Oneness Reclamation. That's basically the way you interact with the combo decks. But that's fine. Like, the matchup against Nexus is very easy. Ooh, Teferi. Ooh. Ooh. That's scary. Are they gonna bounce my knight? Goodbye, knight. Goodbye, my knight. Goodbye, my friend. Good game, they say? Huh. Alright, you can keep your Teferi. And unless they have a Wrath of God, like literally Wrath of God. The Draft King, it's only one. Who is he? Who is he? Profu Chao is the Draft King? Okay. Do you like this version of Mono White? Yeah. Yeah, I prefer this version much more. Alright, so against combo. Snappy goes out because it's quite slow. Basically, all you want to do against combo is just play random creatures and attack. But it's very easy matchup. Formation's made for the mirror match. Alright, I'm just gonna... Why aren't there any proliferate theme decks in Standard? I mean, I could be brutal and tell you the real reason, but I'm just gonna tell you that probably the format hasn't been explored yet, and I'm sure that plenty of proliferate deck will proliferate the format. I decided to leave this on top. Come on, opponent, why do you have to say good game? I'm just gonna win easily this game. You have a Gates. You have Gates. How am I losing to Gates? I come out to 3 and beats you, opponent. Alright, I'm just gonna add com. I don't like to splash 8 sources. Vandal print. Alright, I think I did a command. So now you'll see why I don't like to splash. Alright, so they get my creature. Do I draw a land? I don't, but I draw a sideboard card, so at least there's that. Alright, that's a Time Reveler, so they can bounce my Vampire. That's annoying. I'm probably gonna lose. But that's okay, I mean... Alright, maybe now we have a chance. Alright, so Gideon does not do much. Unfortunately, can't give fly. I would love to, but... Yeah, Blue Red Phoenix definitely has hope. He won the last PTQ. He won the last online PTQ. The deck list is on... I'm not sure if it's on Magic Goldfish or just on Wizards. Probably just on Wizards. Yeah. This is the list that won the PTQ. Alright, what happened? Alright, I lost my Teferi, but I didn't lose the hope. I lost my Teferi, but I didn't lose the hope. The hope will be stronger than Teferi. Sorry, than Gideon. Gideon della Black Blade, as my Italian fellows know. Yeah, so this is the list that won the PTQ. Ooh, this guy's Italian. I know this guy. This guy's a master. But he played 3 Thief of Sanity. Like, what the fuck? How can you play 3 Thief of Sanity? Did they just misclick? Final of Promise. Alright, I'm happy Phoenix pops up. We should be beating Phoenix. Alright, what happened? What happened, honestly? What happened here? Alright, I just took the damage. I drew another one, I guess that's what happened. That's why I was lost. Alright, just gone to the same turn then. No, Ultra Fairy happened. So they let the Ultra Fairy die. They played the Ultra Fairy. They bounced my Banalish Marshall, but I drew another one. So that's why I was confused. Phoenix isn't that good against Nexus. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it was like that. So maybe things changed. I don't know. All right, I really want to draw cards there. I don't know what decks my opponent. I don't know what decks my opponent playing. I think they're playing some sort of Oh, they played 3 colorless land. That's so freaking greedy. Also, why isn't this legendary? This should have been legendary. They had 3 colorless land in a 3-color deck. Oh my god. Oh my god. They should definitely be punished with some mana screw next game. So please, please, God of Magic, just give them 3 colorless land next turn, next round, next game. How many arches does a rat guy have? Yeah, how many? How many? Oh, actually, in Italy, in Rome, there's a lot of arches. Arco di Tito. Arco... Actually, I'm very curious right now. Let's see the arches of Rome. Pompeo, Ottavio. See, look how many arches does Rome have. See? I only knew Tito because that was probably just the most popular one. Because it's like... Because it's next to the Colosseum. Oh, Settimio Severo, it's inside the... it's inside the... L'arco di Settimio Severo, it's inside the... What was I about to say? I don't even remember what I was about to say. But yeah, what do you want to do here? Gideon does not do anything because he just dies to the Hydra. So I'm just going to play a Loxy and pass the turn. Ognacana ZTL. Yeah, and then we also have Arco di Costantino, which, if I'm not mistaken, should also be very, very close. So let's see where is Arco di Costantino. Roma? Aveva al Colosseo. Oh no, Arco di Costantino is next to the Colosseum. Where's the one of Tito though? Circo Massimo. Oh, okay. What else do we have that I remember? So these 3 are the most popular ones. There's Settimio Severo, Tito, and Costantino. But I'm sure there's plenty more that I saw. Traiano, where is it? Oh, non venne mai eretto. Okay. Traiano is the emperor under which the empire was the biggest. So it's definitely No, it's not the most important, but I guess it was kind of a big deal. Anche Fana ha un arco? Nice. Ancona has an arch as well. Let me check. Because right now I don't remember. I definitely remember Arco di Traiano. Yeah, we have Arco di Traiano. That's why I remembered Arco di Traiano, because I remember that it's in Ancona. Yeah. This is the Arco di Traiano in Ancona. See this one. How to win this game? I don't know. I was just busy thinking about the arch. I'm not, you know. Alright, I lost all my creatures. I think I'm still hoping. I'm still hoping. Am I still hoping? Maybe I should lose the hope. Because there is a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. I think there's a chance. I'm gonna go down to Vanguard now. Pass the turn. No. I have to play Domestify now. Because I can only play cards at sorcery speed. Arco di Mengu. Then I can attack with a Loxodon. But the thing is that, do I want to? Yeah, I guess I do. It's gonna be a trade. That's fine. Bye-bye, Loxodon. It's been good playing with you. It's been nice. Nice. Ta-ta-tum. I'm still so proved by yesterday Twitch Rivals, guys. I don't know if you were here, if you were sleeping, if you were doing literally whatever you want to do, but I was playing limited for 6 hours, and we went so close to take down the tournament. We went so close. I'm just gonna puck up. Yeah, I'm gonna. No, you know what? This deck is just a pile. I'm gonna. Maybe there's just Fizzle or something. And tonight, I have another event. I will probably just be tied. Don't you tie for second? We were tied for first, actually. First, second, and third had the same number of wins. We just had one more loss than the others. Yeah. Wow, I got a time wipe. Sure enough. Alright. And tonight I have the other thing, the Fandom Legend. Who won the Rivals? It was won by Caleb Jurdwald and William Jensen. But we finished third on tiebreaker, and the cut was top 2. As well as the cut for $2,500. We did still win a pretty good prize, and I'm not gonna complain. But you know, we were like very close, very close. All right, let's take down this Teferi and the other Teferi as well. Yeah, I mean there has to be a tie, right? There has to be a tiebreaker. But I'm still quite happy because like I have not. Oh, I'm just gonna give up this game. I have game 3 to win. I'm on the play. I'm just gonna easily defeat them. Yeah, I'm still happy with what I've done because I was kind of down on the set, so I haven't drafted it a ton. So you know, so that was good. Yeah, with the 2 Arch and the Blast Zone. I mean, the partner was Martin Juice. I don't know what they did. Because basically there was a number of wins and then a number of losses. And we had one more loss. We had 7 losses, whereas the second team had 6 losses. Yeah, I tried to play super fast as well. I don't know. If you watched Ben Stark, you didn't watch me, of course, but I was like Blaze. I think I was the first. I don't know if I was the first or I don't know, to score the first draft. There was definitely a lot of people that just didn't finish their draft. Whereas I was just trying to go like, you know, let's do this fast. Let's get it. Knight of Autumn. That's a pretty bad card. That's gonna stop my Banalish Marshal. I really hope to draw something good. Like a Banalish Marshal. Yeah, that plays. I don't want to trade, of course, so let's just send in the Ant of Vanguard. Next turn, I can consider just going for the Conclave Tribunal. Ideally, they just go top 4 Wildlands Reclamation. We go Domestify, and then we go Conclave Tribunal and win. Ooh, they shock themselves. That'd be like the ideal thing. Good morning, J-Champed. Alright, we win. Good game, opponent. Who needs blue after all, guys? Who needs blue when you have 1 mana Vindicate? Who needs blue? Do you need blue? I don't need blue. Do you need blue? And explode. Jason, streaming Saturday, streaming weekend, Wednesdays. Wait, I'm streaming every day, Jason. Jason, I'm being here forever. I literally streamed the last 8 days or maybe more, like since I come back from London. No breaks. Also the Twitch Rivals. Tonight the Fandom Legend. Weekend, my girlfriend's gonna come back, so I'm not gonna stream. Probably Sunday, let's see. Change option in the middle, play 4 mana instead of convoking. Yeah, I know. I know, but I just don't wanna misclick when I've lethal, so, you know. Might as well just top my lands. I've been here for literally ever. I'm on the draw though, which sucks. And I also drew a lot of lands, so I'm probably gonna lose this game. Is tonight the Fandom Tournament too? It is, it is. Alright, I drew Loxodon. Every hand with Loxodon just get incredibly better. So, I'm very happy to see this friend over here with this big... What's a word for that thing? Proboshide. What's the word for that thing? I'm just gonna Google it as soon as I play my 2 cards. Proboshide. Trunk. Proboshis. Hooster. Schnotz. No, I don't think those words. I think it's just trunk. Trunk. It's like, ooh, Thought Erasure. Oh no. Just in time. Lord Cadby. If you follow people on Twitter, you would read this, my friend. I know that you think that everyone's always... but what happened is that I'm so happy to announce that I'm finally done traveling and get back to streaming content creation. Why? Because they did it. I drove across the country my 2 cats without a moment because they went from wherever they were to Seattle by car. So that's the reason why my friend, he did not stream. I think following people on Twitter, it's always the way to learn all the things. Like, for example, Hayne didn't stream for a while because he had some health issues. And so on and so forth. Alright, that's dead. What do you think about banned midrange, you ask me? Alright, I'll tell you this. If you like me, make sure to read every day. Like first thing you wake up. You wake up. You take the phone, you see what's up and other things. And then the first thing you do is open enchantmentfireball.com. Alright? Just the first thing you do. Just the first thing. Like, there has not to be a second thing. And then you see, is God Eternal Catcher the new Scarab God? And then there's literally an article only on Bant Midrange with even some sideboarding. Alright, guys? This is a very good deck. And my opponent has a very bad deck because they're playing Grixis. Alright. Play some Bant Midrange. I don't like that. They just caps lock, play some. Like, who are you? Alright, what am I playing against? Grixis control. So he's gonna board out something over here to board in my Gideon Dilla Blackblade and the Johnny. And let's go. Can I have your permission to play Grixis Bolas? No, you can't. You can't, J-Samt. You're a subscriber on my chat. Don't do that. On my stream, sorry. Don't do that. We keep a 1-lander because we're against control deck. It's fine to lose some land drops. For upcoming PTQs, banned or the other thing? I would say banned. I think right now the metagame isn't ready for Sultai yet. No, JSamt, you can. You can't, sorry, you can't. Alright, I could have the sweeper. But I'm still gonna go for it. Still gonna go for Legion's Landing and Dauntless Bodyguard. If they have a Crowd the Carnarium, I'm gonna cry, but if it's not that, I can flip my landing, and then the game's gonna be, you know, much better. I should have played the Lorwyn Enforcer, though. Because next turn, if I play Banalish Marshal, then I play around the cry. Alright, that's the top lane. That's a good sign. I really hope they just go Thought Erasure now. Doesn't Grixie overvalue Esper? No. No, it doesn't. Alright, I'm gonna sacrifice this. The reason why I'm sacrificing it is they have a Johnny in my deck. Alright, at this point my opponent does not have Craft the Carnarium. They might have... for some reason I thought I had 2 Dauntless Bodyguard. Instead they have just 1-1. I really hope they don't have a Ritual of Soot now, because I protected the wrong creature. So, someone asked me some locations in Italy, and yeah. I would say that it really depends on the season you're coming. If you come on summer, then you should go to some... I don't know. Honestly, just you have to go to Florence, Rome, and Venice. I would say the order is Venice, Rome, Florence. If you are just from a different place. Because like those countries are just special. Those places are just special. Alright, here I'm gonna just throw in a creature. Just to flip the landing. Flipping the landing is very good against control decks. Yeah, sure, Palermo is underrated, but it's very far from the rest. And I would say that there's a, you know, other cities in Italy that are worth viewing first if you are a tourist. Alright, let's go with the Banalish. I could go double creature. I think my opponent doesn't have a sweeper. Yeah, I don't think they have a sweeper. He's gonna go double creature and just call it a day. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a fan of Milan. I go to Milan literally, like, every time. Because my girlfriend lives there. And while it's a good city to visit, to like, you know, live and, like, it's... Metro is great and etc. It's just, it's not comparable to, I think, other beautiness of our country. Yeah, Naples must be good as well. I've never been there, though. Alright, I keep on playing their 2-1 first strikers. And I don't have much to do here. I'm just gonna make a token, get the City's Blessing, and attack with my Scamarch Aspirant. I don't want to throw a Conclave Tribunal for 2-1 first strikers. Alright, that's gonna die. That's going to die. I'm gonna just make a token. And Conclave Tribunal, the Thief of Sanity. And keep on attacking. Like, of course, Milan is like a great city, and the reason why Italy is somewhat not a third world country, because of all the job that's giving to our country. If it wasn't for Milan, probably, you know, we wouldn't be here. But I think that as a tourism, you know, city, there's much better that you can do in Italy. Alright, I think I'll tap now and just get him for 2 damage. I could also just throw in some vampires to just get into damage. No, maybe not. Look how much fun my opponent's having. Is he having fun?
And actually, in some cases, look on Reed's face there, he can't quite believe what's happening to him there. That's going to become a meme at some point.
Yeah. It's more difficult. Yeah, exactly. What Widal said is exactly true. It's harder to find a bad place than a good place, for real. Like, of course, I'm talking good thing about my city because it's great. Senigallia. In the summer, it's like one of the most... it's like one of the best. Really one of the best places. Okay. So our opponent's on 6. They go down to 3. Alright, I'm just passing the turn here. Gonna hold my planes in hand because... Actually, I'm gonna play it. I can just sacrifice. Yeah, my opponent can just go Nicol Bolas the Ravager. Whatever. I think I'm fine. Just gonna play this, pass the turn, make a token. So if I attack with all, they have 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3. They go to 3, so yeah, I have to pass. Oh, I think there should be a comment that says did Physical Olympiad in Senigallia? Really? One time I played in some in like a math like when I was at school, math thing. Yeah. All right. I have the comment for everything, literally everything, even the one for the splash. Alright, let's draw a Banalish Marshal. Or planes. Alright, so if I attack with all now, opponent has 4 blockers. So they block 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they take 4 down to 2. But the thing is that these 4-3 are annoying for them to block. So I think I'm just gonna Alpha Strike here. Alpha Strike target them. Yeah, I'll waste my man, unfortunately. But that's okay. Can you suck Legion's Land into Bolas? I could have. Yeah, I forgot about it. Thank you. Thank you, Alpha. Alright, so they go to 1 here. They do have a lot of blockers, though, for next turns. There was a Nicol Bolas. They probably have another Nicol Bolas. That's my assumption. But I still have a lot of creatures left. And I keep on playing my lands, because if they go Bolas first. Yeah. The unflipping Lanny was better. Magic is popular in Italy. Yeah, Magic is very popular in Italy. Unfortunately, though, people play Modern a lot. I don't really understand the reason, but I guess that's what's popular in the stores and something like that. But yeah, whenever there's a... Oh, I'm gonna lose this game? That's annoying. Whenever there's a Magic tournament, it's just like infinite people, basically. Alright, they're on 5 life, unfortunately. They were 1 very soon ago, but... Alright, I need to draw Tribunal for the Nicol Bolas Dragon God, or we're gonna lose. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this game. I think I'm just gonna explode now. I don't wanna take this any longer. Where can you find the results of the Twitch rivals of yesterday? I don't know. I can tell you that I came 3rd. That's what I can tell you. Alright, Cyborg's great. Let's go. Come on, J. Sam. Are you rooting for your opponent? Are you rooting for our opponent? That's what's happening. Is that what's happening? Alright, this is a great hand. Planes. Planes from Rivals of Ixalan. I chose these lands because I top-aided a PT of Rivals of Ixalan. No, I didn't. I mean, I did top-aid that PT, but I just got random lands. I don't know. I don't even know how can I choose my lands, but yeah. Alright, we got a couple of Gideon della Black Blade, as an Italian would say. Because that's how they translated in Italian. Probably the worst translation of the Italian history after Pyrostatic Pillar. Because the peak of Magic popularity was a few years ago. Was it? That's not true. The peak of popularity is definitely now with Arena. Alright. Alright, let's get there. Gideon della Black Blade. Gideon della Francesca, yeah. I should have just give lifelink, but life total just literally doesn't matter. I'm like, whatever. You have some Delvers in Italian just because I like the name. In Italian is Insetto Aberrante. Scopritore di segreti, Insetto Aberrante. Yeah. Alright, I got a Loxodon. and I'm not afraid to play it. I prefer to play Loxodon here over attacking, just because I get on board with a 4-4. Yeah, Gideon is only good against Control and Nexus. Bolas is so cool? Yeah, I guess it is. Alright, now I regret not having attacked. But I did put a counter on the Gideon, so there's that. Alright, I'm gonna leave these planes in hand just in case they go for... Nicol Bolas the Ravager. And now we got our Gideon the Black Blade with its super powerful -6, exact target non-land permanent, and it's on 7 loyalty already. And this is why it's so good against Reclamation decks. Because -6, like, look at now. I can just -6 and kill the whatever I want to kill. I can literally kill whatever I want to kill. Like, I'm gonna kill a Bolas now. This is so lore significant. The Gideon killed the Bolas. Alright, bye-bye opponent. Congratulations, Gideon de la Blackblade. You have successfully defeated our control opponent. Thanks to your powerful abilities of head explosions, we are 3-0 in 45 minutes. 15 minutes per match. 15 minutes per match. Would you say Mono Blue White is better Mono Red? Yeah, I've always said that. I never liked Mono Red personally. I found that Mono Red was always bad against Esper. Whereas this deck can beat Esper. Yeah, Moshui. Everyone will participate. Participate. Yeah. If you wanted to know why, okay, thank you Ziki92. Alright, great hand. Basically, any hand with 2 lands is great. Where are you from? Senigallia. Alright, playing against Team Vents. It's always very happy to play against Team Vents with a deck with Adanto Vanguard. Adanto Vanguard is a pain in the ass for any burn damage deck. Alright, they're trying the new deck. So I have a couple of options here. I could go for Banalish Marshal, but then they could just go off with some Lava Coil stuff. So I'm just gonna go for Conclave Tribunal now. Just get rid of this, make them slower, and then just slowly kill them. I mean, not that slowly, honestly, but a little slower. No, Senigallia is Provincia di Ancona. It's like, let's say, down Pesaro. Alright. Game should be over, opponent's mana screwed, and we're not a deck that gives time to our opponents. And this is why this deck is great. You just never stumble, unless you go like mana screw, but that's fine. Even if you do, you have like Legion's Landing to get out of it. Even if you have like a couple of lands, still in a good spot. Alright, they're on 8. They kill my guy, which is unfortunate. And the reason why I wanted to kill the Electromancer on turn 3. I don't know, I've only drawn land from my starting end, but I think I have like good enough cards to be able to win. Alright, they can trade here. They don't. Wow, they go to 1. Yeah, this deck knows how to gruel. Sure. Did they have a Phoenix? Yeah, they have 1 Arclight Phoenix. Let's see if they discard the second one. They probably do, because like they go over Mana Screw, so at least they have Phoenixes. Wow, they discarded Radicality. Oh, Radicality is such a bad card. I hate it. Tormenting Voice. I live on the beach. Yeah, I go on the beach. In summer every day. I try to go to the beach every day. I mean, last year I was not streaming, so it was easier for me to go to the beach. This year will be harder. Between all the things. Yeah, I have the Eremosha. Alright, couple of Arclight Phoenix comes back. Can we please draw a spell? That'd be pretty upsetting if we don't. Alright, Dance Bodyguard is a good one, because I can just enchant the Banalish Marshal. And now my opponent is in a spot where they have to block my Scamarch Aspirant with the Arclight Phoenix, block the Adanto Vanguard with the Goblin Necromancer, and block the Banalish Marshal with the Arclight Phoenix. which is a good spot to be in. And now it's gonna be a little harder for them to play 3 spells. Wow, they didn't even go Radical at the end of turn? Alright, that's fine. They're on 1. I wish I could have a creature instead of 6 planes, but that's it. Alright, opt, I guess, does it. Magic in the morning, beach in the afternoon. Yeah, usually when we were kids, we were playing Magic on the beach, but now no more. I guess, actually, that's a lie. Last year I printed some proxy standard decks and we played at the beach as well. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine if we lose this game. Like, usually when you draw 5 spells, 6 lands with this deck, it's not easy to win. Like, I need to draw History of Benalia. Yeah, whatever. Loxodon is kind of unplayable now, but better than a 1-drop, I guess. Alright, keep on trading with these Phoenixes. Hopefully they just run out of lava coils. But again, Adanto Vanguard is just a beating against them. Yeah. How do I print them? With a printer? Alright, this is a good one. And then I'm gonna pass. If they have a shock, they have a shock. But if they don't, I can just stop this Crackling Drake and the Arclight Phoenix in 2 turns. Well, I'm dead on board? Alright. Good game. I guess they have to attack me. Yeah, I should have definitely attacked with Loxodon. I guess they would have blocked with the Arclight Phoenix and still put 3 spells. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna concede. Alright, so Blue-Red Phoenix. It's definitely a new deck. I mean, by new deck, I mean that I haven't played before. Alright, how do I want to sideboard against them? I want some Baffling Ant. What do I don't want? It's probably gonna be some cheap creatures. I think I like all of my 2-drop. Actually, I can put a 1 Tide Taker. Alright. Yeah, if you want to see my decks, they are on my Twitter account. So just go to my Twitter account. You'll see every deck there. Oh my god, this hand's so bad. I can't keep this hand. Alright. Okay, it's much better. And I'm gonna bottom this. The reason why I'm bottoming that is that I either draw like cheap cards or I draw land. And I don't necessarily need to draw the land next turn, so I have 2 turns to draw it. And if I draw the 4th land, it's like dead. Like, you can't afford to flood with this deck. So I think in a situation like this, it's better to just bottom that land. Because like, we drew Tide Taker, so we still have a play on turn 3, even if we miss a land drop. But if we draw the 4th land drop, you just lose on the spot.
And actually,
Ooh.
look on Reed's face there. You can't quite believe what's happening to him there. That's got to become a meme at some point.
Caleb, are you Caleb Dirtwald? Thank you very much. Congratulations for yesterday's win. Was very cool to see you and Yui win. I didn't quite understand the last part. What was the pizza emoji now? Yeah, how was the last part working? How was the last part working? Was it like you had to build a constructed deck? So basically you had to build a constructed deck with the cards that you've drafted. Yeah, at the end of the day, though, it isn't really tiebreakers. It's just we lost more. So it's kind of deserving, you know? It's kind of deserving. But yeah, that was cool. The only last part was wild. We have 15 minutes to build from all the packs we won plus card we drafted. But could you also use the wild cards that you opened? Or just the cards? It was the sweetest part. Yeah, definitely cool. Yeah. Yeah, honestly though, I'm upset that they didn't make the final because of course, like, you know, it's prestige and money and etc. But I was so tired that I was like kind of relieved that my tournament was over. Honestly, I streamed in the morning, then I've streamed 6 hours in the night, and I was like, finally I can go to sleep. You had 37 boosters to build from. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool thing. Our opponent's racing, which makes sense. What's that? Charter course. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, again, you know, I was just upset for a little, you know, when you have like those like, even if you go to like a random legacy event and you finish 9th on breakers, you're still upset. Like, it doesn't matter how much you've won in your life. Yeah. Our opponent's missing a spell to reanimate the Phoenix, so I just hope they don't have it. If they do, I'm gonna explode. And that explosion for our Chandra friend. This playing card to the bottom did not pay off. What people have been calling Arena modern? Oh, wild? Oh, sorry, Cluster. Sorry. Okay, I thought it was a complaint to Wizards. My assumption, which like, of course, like, I have no inside information because even if I vote, I couldn't share. My ideas is that they will basically give you no cards back, but they will make so that they will make a new format, which is gonna be for me called Eternal, which means in Magic basically all the cards that you can play every card. That's Eternal. So I think that what they're gonna do is a format where you can play all your cards. Alright, here I'm happy to trade. Like, let's say it's gonna call the like Standard Plus or Arena Modern or however they wanna call it. Alright, drawing a land the other was great. So basically, but that's just my assumption. Ooh, Lady Danger! I'm gonna spam some Lady Danger emoji. Hello, Lady Danger. It's a pleasure to get your viewers. Sorry. How was your red-black sacrifice deck? We're here with our boring white Weenie, but it's very good, so. Also, I love that you were playing Best of One, honestly. Best of One's cool, but people didn't like it anymore. It was a thing. It was a brief thing, and then it just disappeared. Yeah, it was good, right? Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun to watch. I still didn't understand. So this morning I was watching you when I woke up, and you did a play, and suddenly something happened, and I just didn't understand. So probably I just don't know what some of your cards do. So I was like, alright, I guess. You missed a super great game we played. Did I? Yeah. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, Lady Danger is a streamer from, where do you live? Like in Los Angeles or San Francisco, somewhere like that? That I got the pleasure to meet at the Mythic Invitational. Alright, here we're short of 1 damage. Just 1 damage. Do you think our opponent's playing, Time Wipe main deck? They don't, right? They don't play Time Wipe in the main deck, right? I mean, even if they do, we have a Dant of Vanguard, so we still win. So let's get in, they go to 1, and then I have 20,000 damage. Los Angeles, yeah. I've never been there. Eventually I'll go to California. California. You know, when I was a kid, there was this. I think this is probably just super famous, like Orange Country is called. The TV show. Oh wait, OC. No, what was it called? This one. The OC. How old is this? 2003. Yeah. Prima puntata, 2003. I was watching this a lot, and I honestly didn't understand what did it mean. I was like, I just thought it was like two letters. But it was definitely love with some of the characters. Marissa was my favorite. But also the wife of the rich man. These were my top two. Alright, you cried when it ended. I don't remember, honestly, at all. Alright, what are we playing against? Band mid-range. Tide Taker, it's not good. And then we cut some random creatures. To board in Tocatli, just super good against them. Second to Johnny and Formation. Bufflingen, I'm still in doubt. I think I'm not gonna bring it in. I am a treasure. Yes, that was. Wow, it was so far ago. I remember just having lunch and then going to my mom's bed and watching Dragon Ball and OC in a row. Putting this first, we have a one-lander. One-lander usually don't pan out very well in Magic the Gathering game. But this one will pan out beautifully. Because we're on the draw and there's a scry. Yeah, Dragon Ball. There's also the Simpson, but I don't know. The Simpson is like... there's a problem with the Simpsons. Is that it's a cartoon, but it requires you a little bit of knowledge of like normal life. You know? Which, as a kid, you don't have. So you basically just get like half of the joke. Same thing with the Griffins. So, I wasn't watching it. Alright, I'm not gonna block, because I have Loxodoxy, so... Alright. I have the feeling that we're gonna lose. I don't know you guys. I guess if we draw land, we can still get in there with the Loxodont. Can't you add as many lands as you want from the sideboard? I don't know if there was a bug. That's not what happens in Magic. I actually have to put lands in the sideboard sometimes, so I don't think that's a thing. OC and Dragon Ball, what an odd combo. Yeah, it's true, right? Yeah. I don't know. OC was probably something like... land? Alright. Alright. So if I just tap all my cards to play Loxodon, I'm dead to a removal spell, but I'm fine with that. Bond doesn't play that many removal spells, even if they kill it. It's fine, I'm gonna lose. Griffin. Oh yeah, Griffin is called Family Guy. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I forgot about it. We call it Griffin in Italian, which is weird, right? Alright, opponent with this weird attack. I'm down to 2, but I untap with a very large board, and that's the strength of why Weenie just plays 2 mana Verdurous Gearhulk. Time Wipe. That's a card. Bye-bye, creatures. And lands. No? Okay, I'm on 2 life. This Adento Vanguard doesn't really seem particularly good, but I guess we'll make the best out of it. We like to be weird. Yeah, I don't understand why they translated the Griffins. I guess, how can you translate Family Guy in Italian? You can't, right? How do you translate it? Just dudes? But, like, guys? Like, people? Like, there's no translation. Alright, they have Deputy on top. Which is gonna probably mean that I lose. Because they got Deputy on this 3-2, and then what do I do? I just chump block? Guess I'm not dead. So, I could go for... yeah, I just have to do this. I'm not dead yet. If I just draw 70,000 lands. Ragazzo di famiglia. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dragon Ball Junior. But I guess that's the same in English, right? Like, Junior is still Junior. Alright. Chumperino. Chumping is not a great thing in Magic, but sometimes you have to do it. Okay. Let's see if our 3-3 can trade with a 4-3. We go to 1. Then if I draw land, I can conclave tribunal this and I'm back. Any creature kills me. Alright, good game. I guess that was not a creature. But I'm gonna be pretending like it was creature. Junior sounds way better than Piccolo. Sure it does, because you're Italian. But for Americans it's the same, right? Alright. Baffling Hand. I'm just not a fan of Baffling Hand. I guess they have Wild Growth Walker, but we do have Tocatli on our guard. What's the setup against Sultai? So I could board out just like one Tribunal, one Marshal, another Bodyguard for 3 Baffling Hand. I guess 2 Baffling Hand is enough. They have Time Wipe as well. I want to have my Bodyguards. The thing about dubbing... What's that? Is that... Yeah, I know that in Denmark you put subtitles, but listen, hear me out. Hear me out, Sharor. In Denmark, people are wise. I don't know, what's the word? Like, they know English. In Italy, people don't even know Italian. And I'm not joking. I'm not joking. People in Italy don't even know Italian, okay? How can you pretend them to know English? Like basically, I was with my grandmother, and I was dating a girl from Milan, and my grandmother couldn't understand this girl from Milan, literally from the same country, okay? I'm like 6 hours away from Milan. It's not that I am like, you know, I live in Sicily. So, in a country where people don't even understand their own language, how can you put English, you know? I guess you would say, yeah, but it's the same if you don't understand Italian, you don't understand English. Sure, I don't understand. But, so basically, also like the south of my region, like if I go 1 hour south from where I am, 1 hour south only. Also, do I have lands in this deck? I guess I boarded it out. So basically, where I live, it's called Marche, okay? And we have, I don't know, I just play tournaments, and then sometimes I meet some people there, and I'm not joking, they say some words that I've never heard. Like, and they just live like 1 hour. 1 hour from me. Like, literally 1 hour from me. Alright. Our opponent just plays Shalai, and I'm just gonna cast a Loxodon here. So, yeah, Fermo. Yeah, I go to Porto Sant'Elpidio sometimes, and they're just like kids. Wow, it's raining very hard. And there's just some kids that I don't understand them. And they're kids. They have 10 years. They were supposed to learn the language of the country, but they don't. So, imagine those kids that don't even know Italian. They just turn on the TV to look Family Guy and people, and they have to read the subtitles. You know, of course, like, it's gonna be great for like in 50 years, but it's not great now. And also, you know what? It's just there's a lot of more proud over here, so you know, there's just more prouds. Just all right. Meanwhile, what am I doing here? I would love to flip this Adanto. It's raining so hard. Alright, so, I have my cards in my hand, which are pretty good if I had mana to cast them. So I would love to flip this Adanto to be able to cast my cards. The problem is that if I start attacking with this, it would be just a champ attack. But I think I could be fine with that. So if I attack with all, what happens? They go 3-4 here and double block here, but at least they lose their Vivian Reed. So I lose 2 creatures. What if I attack with these 3 only? They go 3-2 here. And then what? Yeah, I think I'm actually fine just attacking with these 3 on Vivian Reed. They don't have that many good blocks. They just kill 1 aspirant. But I'm fine with that. Maybe I'm supposed to... Alright. So what happened? They chum blocked Okay, so post-combat, I'm gonna go for History of Benalia. Next turn, I'm gonna go for Banalish Marshal, so that I can attack with a Knight. Italian sounds like a mess of language and dialects. Changes the language dramatically. Okay, so they got their Vivian Reed. I'm probably gonna lose this game. Ma che sta succedendo? It's suddenly just raining infinite. I just wanna make sure that all my doors are closed. Yeah, I think it's all good, but yeah. I don't know, all of a sudden it's raining infinite, and all of a sudden we're losing. They have a good episode on how Italians speak, but is it? I wonder how they translated that in Italian. All right, so we got a land. We got our land. What do we want to do here? So if I play a Johnny, the problem is that they have a Shalai, but they do have a Sky March Aspirant. On the other hand, though, they could just pump Shalai. This game is hard to play. Let's just focus and play this the best. So if I play Banalish Marshal, my guys are pretty large. This is a flyer. So this cards alone can kill a Vivian Reed this turn. So I think I just want to play a Johnny here. I could just reanimate Sky March Aspirant. So I play a Johnny. I reanimate Sky March Aspirant. This is a hard turn. Let me figure things out. So they have a Branch Walker on top. So this one will get bigger. This will get a 4/6. So what do we want to do here? I play a Johnny. I reanimate the Aspirant. I kill Vivian with my Sky March Aspirant. Yeah, alright. So first thing first, let's kill Vivian so that I have more time to think about my plays. I think I'm just gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna try to stick around in a Johnny. And then next turn, when I have these larger. So basically what I'm doing here is putting my opponent, like making my opponent focus to kill to start killing a Johnny, while I gain the value out of it. How come you have one Snubborn? Because Snubborn is not a card you want to draw in multiples. It's cool sometimes, but it's not a good card in multiples. Alright, so we just chump here. The next turn I'm going to put counters. I could put a counter on the Sky March Aspirant as well. They have 6 lands though, so the Shalai could be greater. Could be a 4/5, so greater than the Sky March Aspirant. So maybe I was supposed to not do this. I don't know. No, actually the Banalish Marshal puts this off, like put this as a 5/4 so I can block with the Shalai with counter. So I think we got this. Unless our opponent just plays good cards, which is very likely since they have lands and spells. Alright, I passed. No, maybe they just don't have anything going on. Alright, so Ajani will put a counter on a Sky March Aspirant for sure. And, so this is a 4/3. It's gonna become a far... Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the Knight. Then I'll play my land and my Banalish Marshal. And then I'll attack. Probably just with this, because this is the only thing that can get through the Wildgrowth Walker. I don't want to attack with the Aspirant because I want to block the Shalai. To protect my Ajani. I think the way I can win this game is with the Ajani Ultimate. This game is hard, guys. Yeah, it could be worth it. It could be worth it. I don't think those changes are dramatic. It's funny how I actually had a formation over Snubborn before. Then I just cut the Snubborn. I just got formations for Snubborn because of Mono Red. Is playing one celebration good for draft? It is. Alright, I have Time Wipe. And then return Shalai. Alright, we're in a good spot here, guys. So I'm gonna go History of Benalia. Which was a good draw. And then I'm gonna go minus on the Ajani. To return a Sky March Aspirant. Remember, the City's Blessing, you keep it forever. Once you have it. Alright, that's a Shalai. That's pretty bad to have a Tribunal and play without anything under. Your connection died because of the weather. The weather is pretty bad. All right. I don't think I want to protect this. Actually, I might. Yeah, actually, I might protect. I might pump this. So I'll pump these two, and I think I'll keep on playing lands. I don't think my opponent can punish me for having lands in hand. Alright, Vivian Reed. Let's see. There are a couple of options here. I could pick apart the Scammer Chaspier to order Easter of Banana or just go plus. Alright, I killed that. Sure, so my Ajani is dead. But next turn I'm attacking for a lot. This game is open. It stopped raining? No, it came all here. Alright, so just stuck with the Shalai. Okay, sure. Bye-bye, Ajani. And Jailer Ranger, fair enough. So this one becomes a 5-4, and this one becomes a 4-3. Trostani on top. Ah, I think I don't win. I should draw Tocatli, please. Plains? Yeah. I think it's basically over. So if I play this Ajani... Yeah, it's over with this Trostani. Good game, though. Good game, opponent. Good game, opponent. So close to Mythic. Yeah, it's been like 2 days that we are hanging around in the Diamond tier 1. Tier 1-ish. Alright, good hand, please. Sure. Every hand with Loxodon is great. Overgrown Tomb. We draw a singleton of Ajani, which might just be a little bit too expensive for the deck. Alright. I just play things pre-combat just because I don't wanna... How's that going? It's going well. I think we got... I mean, we were winning a lot and then we just got lost 2 in a row. I think we're what? Like 4-2? Alright, playing as green-black. Very cool matchup. Very close matchup indeed. It's basically like a rush before... it's a rush before the... It's a rush before Divine Finale. Now I just want to go off next turn with the Loxodon. That's how you beat them. Wow, Revenant's Chupacabra in 2019. It's always nice to see these cards. It's basically like traveling back in time. Alright, so things I can do are just Adento Vanguard Loxodon, which is I think pretty cool, so I think I'm gonna do that. They do have cast down, but I'm just gonna, like, if I go... I guess I could have gone history. I don't know, just want to attack for 4 next turn with the Adento Vanguard. Like, this will fly, this will fly. Yeah, I would play Mono White in the big... Alright, so Chupacabra's gonna kill 4-4. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh no, it's gonna kill that. Alright, interesting. I guess this is a... I don't know why, but okay. If they attack, I take it. I don't care about that. Alright, Legion's Landing. This is a cool one. Because I can go Legion's Landing. This is not City's Blessing yet. Unfortunately. But I could attack with this, and this. Opponent will trade... But I'll flip landing and play another history. And then I have 4 mana to play Ajani next turn. So, despite those trades are not ideal. Wow. Alright, they clearly have a fine finality there. Because they want to keep around the 4-3. I'm just gonna push the damage now. Wamana Verdur's Geralt, yeah. Yeah, that's what they're saying, right? They say how there could be global warming if it's getting colder. That's what they're saying right now. Alright, fine finality on top. Not a good news. I could, on the other hand, though, get my Loxodon bigger. I could, on the other hand, get my Loxodon bigger out of the finality. I think I want to go for kill these Jailer Ranger with my Tribunal so that they can't save their Tribunal. So things that I'm going to do are just pumping these two. Attacking just with the 5-5. and then go Tribunal. Maybe I just shouldn't attack with anything. They're on 12 though. So if I attack with just the Loxodon, they can't double block it. And then I go post-combat, just Tribunal on this. Which means that the Jade Light Ranger, it's alone. So they can attack a Johnny, but I don't care if a Johnny's on 3. If they double block my Loxodon, they sweep the board with the Finality. But they have an Ajani sticking around. So it's not that bad. So I think I'm fine with the attack with just the Loxodon. Alright. Alright. And then we go Tribunal. And as I said, they could attack a Johnny and then sweep, but it don't sweep the board because the Loxodon stays in play. And that's how you beat Find Finality, with a Loxodon plus a Johnny or with like 2 Loxodons. Alright, it's your turn, opponent. I think we are fine. We are fine. We are fine. They could also just return 2 creatures. You have 2 Chupacabras in the graveyard. It's not that bad, but they're very close to being dead. They're probably just dead next turn with my Banalish Marshal. If there was an event, I would play Mod. So if you want to play the Drakes, it's pretty bad against Esper and Nexus. So I don't think it's the perfect choice. Why they didn't trade? Because they didn't expect a Tribunal and they wanted to play Finality with the Jailer Ranger in play. Because if the Jailer Ranger would have... Alright, they are now... Right now they're dead. Very cool game. Beating like Black-Green or Sultai, it's always nice with this deck, because it was supposed to be a bad matchup, but with some expertise, you can get it. The strong white... So basically the bad matchups are Esper Aggro and Esper Eero and Band Midrange, and Sultai, probably just all the midrange decks, and every other match. No, I don't think let's cut some of our weak cards. Let's board in Bufflingans, all of them. Tocatli, all of them. And the Johnny, very strong. Esper Control is a good matchup. It's fine, yeah, it is. It's a good... It's not a good matchup because like it's basically very similar to humans against the control deck in Modern. I don't know if you've ever played Modern, but it reminds me of that a lot. I was playing humans, and that matchup against Control is like that. And at the PT, I beat Control 3 times. It's like, they have all the tools to beat you, but you have, you know, very many good cards. Alright. Perfect draw. You can't beat Oketra. I mean, it's a 5-drop if you get fast enough. Alright, opponent without lands, so we should be able to defeat them, especially with this hand. This hand is very good. Planeswalker piles. No, I don't think I have. No, I don't like Gideon. I don't like Gideon in these matchups. Alright, what are my plays here? I could go for Skymarch Aspirant into Loxodon. I think that's the best. That sweep it costs 6. I just cast my 1 mana Verdurous Gearhulk and call it a day. Sultai midrange is... No, it's not one of the worst matchup. We play Sultai midrange and we haven't really lost bad money games. Like, overall, I think we've lost, like, very few, honestly. Because Sultai mid loses against Esper and Nexus. But has a good matchup against literally everything else. Especially all those, like, white, red, band, like, all those, like, super bad midrange decks that are popping up. What the heck is this? This is the deck that I prefer at the moment. It's mono white. You think humans is better than mono white? Yeah, might be. What is the code for? This code is to support the stream. If you register for a GP and you put the code video, it's not gonna cost anything to you, but it's gonna send... Channel Fireball will send a percentage of the money to me. It's a way of Channel Fireball to pay me through you. Alright, we might play against a Grixis deck. And we have a turn 3 Loxodon, so I think it should be good. How's the match versus Mono Red? It's good. Alright, no, it's not that one, okay. Electromancer with the Blood Crypt. So I think what they're playing is... Unfortunately, I can't attack and flip, because I need to cast this Tribunal. I don't want to give them the opportunity to untap with a Electromancer. Their deck becomes like from very bad to very good with an Electromancer in play. Any change in best of one? I don't think so, no. I don't think so. I would play 20 lands despite the anti-shuffler algorithm, like I did at the Mythic Invitational. At the Mythic Invitational, I played 20 planes as well. It doesn't matter if Sultai has sideboard option, it's still bad. Alright, so I have a couple of options here. I think the best one is just to cast our Verdurous Gearhulk. Like, basically, this card is unfair. This card is like one of the... Along with Teferi and a few other cards, Venerated Loxodon is one of the strongest cards in Standard right now. So whenever you draw Loxodon, in any fair matchup, you're just probably gonna win. Because what it does to the game is something that's... It's something that, I don't know, no other cards would do. Like, this is one of the strongest cards in Standard, like, hands down. Alright. So they go to 12. You play Paper Legacy draw. I'm playing Grixis Control right now. I brew it, and I want to see how it's happening. This Sunday I have an event. And I also bought all the foils that I was missing. I'm actually still holding on buying 4 Belfast tricks, because it's like €60 each. And it might be reprinted in Modern Horizons. Alright, let's keep on casting this Loxodon, and next turn our opponent should be dead. When do you side out Loxodon? Only against Nexus. Where the power, like you want to attack and you don't want to tap your creatures. Yeah, Esper River is a very good deck. One of the strongest deck in the format. Esper Hero, it's a very, very good deck. Its only bad matchup, I think, it's... Alright, Final of Promise. Nice. Is a Modern Horizon supposed to be all good? No, it's reprints as well. Alright, is my opponent dead? They aren't. They've killed a lot of my creatures. But it's fine. We drew only 2 lands, so we have a lot. You side Loxodon versus Esper as well. I don't. You keep Loxodon versus Kaya's Wrath, yeah. Alright. What's the play? It's probably gonna be like History. And Tribunal. Do you have Spell Pierce? Do you have Dive Down? I don't think that deck plays Dive Down, right? I think they just have Opt-in End. I forgot what Strix was not in Modern. Yeah, Strix is not in Modern. And like, if they're reprinted, I don't mind just buying the... Either... Like, for example, cards like Leovold just lose so much value when they get reprinted. Like, the only reprint that didn't lose value is Trinem Nemesis, because they didn't exist in foil in the first place. You think Bant is good position? Yeah, I like. Loot the Park. Remember, just if you like Mengu 09, you need to open Channel Fireball every morning. And on channelfireball.com every morning, there's a new thing. And today, they posted my article about Bant. Alright? to band list that I like and that I've streamed with earlier the week. So you like Mango 09, you like me, you go Channel Fireball. Alright, untap, draw, planes. I think it's time for an alpha here. We haven't been attacking in a very long time, but I think it's time. I think it's time to attack. Alright, we're getting for 8 damage. They go to 4. Take 7 damage. They go to 5. We have the landing. Oh, 09 is when I made the account. It came together with me. Why is Strix not in Modern? Because it was never printed in Modern. Basically what happens with Modern before is just they just didn't give a shit and they were just doing things. Whereas now with Modern Horizon they said, you know what? Modern is giving us a lot of players. Let's just care about them a little bit more. Let's give them true Pro Tours and a set only Modern. And all the Modern players go like, yeah, finally we matter something. That's basically. Alright, Beacon Bolt. They're gonna reanimate 2 Phoenixes. So they're definitely not dead here. Alright. I really thought I would have won this game a long time ago, but I'm still, opponent is still holding here. Opponent is still holding. Dauntless Bodyguard. You have 3 cards. I think I'm attacking with all. If they decide to block this guy, then they go to 1. So I could sacrifice this to give this Vigilance. But this is a 2-2 and this is a 2-1. So might as well... yeah, might as well keep a 2-2, yes. Yeah. Alright, so let's just hope they're not able to flip those, to get back this Phoenix. Or Sahili, nice. I don't like Sahili. Discovery. Alright. Just don't find 2 I am a little bit bitter, yeah. I used to love Pro Tours, and now they literally put only Modern Pro Tours. Alright, at least I don't have 3 spells. So unless they draw like land and 1 drop, they don't reanimate the Phoenixes. Alright. Come on, let's draw Banalish Marshal and win, please. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna attack just with these 2. I'm still able to make a token and then convoke for 4. So opponent has to block this. Probably just take, I don't know. These ones I just want to convoke. If they take 2, then these are lethal. They just decide to chump, which is very wise. Alright. So let's play another Loxodon. It's kind of insane that our opponent is still in this game. Despite we drew literally 4 lands and only spells. Alright, the 3rd Verdurous Gearhulk. Will it... I do not like Modern now. Alright, this turn my opponent is gonna go off. Their deck is very cool. But also my deck is cool. Just look how many cards we played. I seem like a control player? No way, I'm not a control player. I only play aggressive decks or mid-range decks sometimes. Never play control. I literally only play mid-range. I don't think so. I think that they should really make standard Pro Tours to make people play paper standard. Because people already play paper modern. Just people play modern because that's just, you know, that's just what they do. I don't know. Whatever. Hashtag sponsored. Alright. So I think that they will reanimate 3 Phoenixes now. Can I explain why I don't like modern? Because I like interaction. I like... You know, I like just a cool interactive game of Magic, and in Modern that doesn't happen. In Modern, the best decks are not interactive, which is not a good thing for the format. You play Pauper. I do play Pauper. Is this guy still in the chat? It is. Lega Pauper Market. It's where I go play Pauper from time to time. Whenever I'm home or whenever I'm something. Alright. This turn was pretty good for my opponent. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna lose, which sucks, honestly. Because I was so far ahead in this game. But that really went off with the Sahili. Alright, what do we do? I don't think I can attack, right? I don't think I can attack. Guess I can attack with Adanto. So I can attack with Adanto, and that probably just it. Just put in blocks with the Arclight Phoenix and just get it back. So I might even not attack with it. I honestly don't know what's my... I think the best thing that would happen to Modern is Wasteland, for me, for example. Because I like those games of Magic. Alright, Karkman Drake, that's fine. By that's fine, I mean that's literally the worst thing that could have happened to us. I'm actually just very close to being dead. I just copy with Sahili the Crackling Drake and just one-shoot me. I'm probably just dead now, honestly. I'm probably just dead now. This is 14 plus 9, 23. Wow, opponent. I'm just gonna clap on my opponent, guys. Because they just won an incredible game. Very cool what they did. Very cool what they did. Especially since I did very well in this game. This game I drew very well. It might just be that this matchup is awful, honestly. After this game. Congrats. So, we tried buffing again earlier and didn't work. Honestly, I have nothing in my sideboard for that deck. I mean, I should generally be good matchup. Yeah, I don't think I want to... Wasteland is very much interactive. Wasteland is great because it makes so that you can't play those... It just basically means that you have to play tempo decks. Like, for example, in Legacy, all the Wasteland decks are, like, interactive and fair decks. And that's just the good Magic. Interactive and fair decks. Like, a mirror match of Wasteland deck is just the most skill-intensive game you can possibly have. And that's good thing of Magic. The good thing of Magic isn't Tron against Ad Nauseam, or Reanimator against Show and Tell in Legacy. It's Grixis Delver against Blue-White Delver. That's a good game of Magic. That's a game that you want to sit down and be ready to play. And if you don't like that kind of Magic, that's fine. I'm not saying they should have. Alright, this was a very good game. This was a very good game of Magic that our opponent Kiwi Store managed to win. I'm kind of jealous and I want to try their deck. Sure, you can build your red-green land destruction, but that's not a good deck. You know? Like, a good deck with Wasteland would be something like, I don't know, maybe even Delver, or just a nice mid-range deck. Alright, I'm gonna go with Adanto first. Yes, I could have gone for double 2-drop so that I can cast the Loxodon later, but if our opponent just kills one of my creatures, then I just kinda delayed my turn. And I don't attack, you know. Also, if I draw to 1-drop, I can triple spell. So there were upside and downside. If we knew our opponent would have played Tormenting Voice, then playing double 2-drop on turn 2 would have been better. Because this turn I would have played Loxodon. No, it's not confirmed. Just the next one is Modern. The one after would be Standard. In Richmond would be Standard. In Barcelona it would be Modern, though. Alright, let's draw a creature, please. Unfortunately, I can't play Banach Marshal and Loxodon on the same turn. And that's a bummer. I might just play Marshal and attack. Yeah, Barcelona is Modern. Though I think the GP is Modern Horizons, I'm not sure yet. Honestly, they didn't read. Alright, they'll have a Koima Benalish Marshal. At least I don't have a Electromancer. Yeah, my opponent's playing a... It was not the Mox, it was a PTQ. Which was, you know, pretty hard event. Alright, let's do our 1-drop, please. Okay, that's cool. So now we can play Loxodon for free. I mean, for free. Legion's Landing for free. But I think about Death and Taxes. In Legacy, I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite decks. Okay, opponents looks like Mana Screw, so we should be able to get them. I don't know. If they play double spell, though, they reanimate 2 Phoenixes. Another Lava Coil? Okay. Alright, let's draw a Johnny. Or not. Okay. So they go to 3. Alright, opponent. Let's see. Do you reanimate the 2 Phoenixes that you get in your graveyard? You think about Weenie with the Fairy. Alright, that's a finale. Though, it doesn't, it doesn't save them. Oh yeah, I guess it does. Oh my god. Just play 3 spells, so they reanimate 2 Phoenixes here. My opponent deck is insane. I'm gonna build my opponent's deck right now. So I consider this game and build my opponent deck.